Sometimes the sweetest words a woman tells you are the most dangerous. Not because they sound bad, but because they're designed to make you feel safe while she quietly takes what she wants. And here's the hard truth. If you don't learn to recognize these sweet lies early, you'll waste your time, your energy, and sometimes even your money on someone who never truly cared. And if you've ever felt this, if you've ever had that gut feeling that something wasn't right, then hit that like button right now and subscribe. Because the more you understand these lies, the easier it becomes to protect yourself and walk away from toxic relationships before they destroy your peace. Now, let's pause. Why would someone lie like this? Why would a woman say things she doesn't mean? The answer is simple. Human beings are wired for survival and advantage. And in relationships, some people, men and women alike, will manipulate emotions to get what they need. For some women, it's attention. For others, it's financial support. And for some, it's just the thrill of being desired without ever giving anything back. But here's the twist. When a woman is using you, she usually doesn't hit you with cold, harsh lies. No, she uses sweet lies, soft, gentle reassurances, words that sound romantic, but feel slightly off if you pay attention. And that's exactly where most men get trapped. Because you want to believe her, you want to trust her, and that desire to believe makes you ignore the red flags. So let's walk through the 5 sweetest lies women tell when they're using you. Not to make you bitter, not to make you hate women, but to give you clarity. Because once you see these lies for what they are, you'll never fall for the same game again. First sweet lie. I'm just really busy right now, but you mean so much to me. This one is classic. She tells you you're important, but somehow she never has the time. Think about it. She has time for Instagram. She has time for Netflix. She has time for her friends. But when it comes to you, suddenly her schedule is crazy. Now don't get me wrong, people do get busy. Work, family, life, these things are real. But here's the test. If someone truly values you, they'll find any small way to connect. A quick call, a 2-line message, a simple, "Hey, I'm swamped, but I'm thinking of you." If she never makes that effort, then the busy excuse is a sweet lie. She wants to keep you hooked, keep you believing you matter, while giving you the bare minimum. Picture this. You've been texting her, trying to set up a time to meet. She says, "Ugh, I'm so busy this week, but soon, okay?" A week turns into 2, then 3. Meanwhile, you see her post a story at a party. That's when it hits you. She wasn't too busy. She was just too busy for you. What's really happening? In her mind, she doesn't want to lose your attention. Maybe you buy her things. Maybe you make her feel good with constant compliments. Maybe she just likes having you as a backup option. So she throws you a line, "I'm busy, but you matter." It keeps you waiting. It keeps you chasing. And here's where the pain kicks in. You start doubting yourself. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe she really is stressed. No, she wouldn't lie. But deep down, something feels off. And that's not paranoia. That's your intuition screaming at you. If you've ever been on the receiving end of this sweet lie, listen to me carefully. You're not crazy. You're not needy. Wanting someone to show up for you is not a weakness. It's the foundation of respect in any relationship. When a woman uses this lie again and again, it's not about her schedule. It's about her priorities. And you're simply not one of them. So the first sweet lie is all about time. She pretends you matter, but her actions tell a different story. And if you've ever heard this excuse more than once, it's time to stop listening to her words and start watching her actions. I exposed the first sweet lie. I'm just busy, but you mean so much to me. Now let's go deeper, because when a woman is using you, her words become like smoke, soft, charming, but impossible to hold on to. And the second lie? It's even more dangerous. Second sweet lie. You're different from all the other guys. At first, this feels amazing. Your chest swells. You think, finally, someone sees my worth. But slow down. Why does she need to say this so early, so often, and with so much sugar? Because it's a strategy. When she tells you you're different, she's feeding your ego. She's lowering your guard. She's making you feel special so that you'll stop questioning her behavior. It's not about you, it's about control. Imagine you've just started talking to her. You go on 1 or 2 dates. She suddenly tells you, "You're not like other guys. You actually care. You're such a good man." At first, you're proud. But then, when you ask for more of her time or when you notice she's vague about her feelings, she uses that same line to keep you quiet. "You're not like other guys, so don't pressure me. You're different, so you'll understand." See the trick? It's not a compliment, it's a leash. Why would she do this? Because she knows men crave respect. She knows most men are tired of being treated like they're disposable. So she plays into that wound. She tells you you're special while treating you like you're not. And you hold on because you don't want to believe the words were empty. Here's the hard truth. Being told you're different means nothing unless her actions prove it. Words without consistency are just noise. If she keeps you around with sweet flattery, but never invests her energy, her time, or her loyalty, she's not admiring you, she's using you. Third sweet lie: I don't care about money, I just care about you. On the surface, this sounds noble, pure, romantic. And in healthy relationships, yes, there are women who truly mean this. But when a woman is using you, this line is usually a cover. Think of a guy who always pays. Dinners, drinks, gas money, small gifts. At first she says, "Oh, you don't have to," but she never stops him. Then she drops the line, "I don't care about money, I just like being with you." But if one day he pulls back, maybe says, "Hey, let's just chill at home instead of eating out," suddenly her energy changes. She's less available, less excited, and maybe she disappears altogether. Why? Because the money was the attraction. She didn't want him, she wanted the lifestyle. She said she didn't care about money to appear genuine, but the reality is she cared more than anything. That's the lie. She wanted him to feel secure, so he wouldn't question why he was the only one investing. And this is where so many good men break down. You start questioning your worth. Was I only valuable for my wallet? Listen to me. Your value is not measured in money spent. A real woman will appreciate your effort, your presence, your vision, not just what you swipe on your card. Validation for men. If you've ever heard these lies, "You're different," or "I don't care about money," and felt the sting of realizing they weren't true, let me tell you this, it's not weakness that you believed her. It's human. You wanted to trust. You wanted to love. That doesn't make you a fool. It makes you alive. The real mistake is not the believing. It's ignoring the evidence when her actions don't match her words. Till now, I revealed 3 sweet lies. I'm busy, but you matter. You're different from other guys. I don't care about money. Each one is carefully designed to keep you hooked, to keep you investing, while she gives the minimum. But we're not done yet. Now I will expose the lies that cut even deeper, the ones about love itself. I already uncovered 3 of the sweetest lies. I'm busy, but you matter. You're different from other guys. And I don't care about money. But now I am stepping into the most dangerous territory, when the lies shift from flattery and excuses to love itself. Because nothing hooks a man deeper than the belief that a woman feels the same way he does. Fourth sweet lie: I love you. I'm just not ready for anything serious right now. This one cuts like a blade wrapped in silk. She gives you the words you've been dying to hear, "I love you," but then immediately pulls the rug out. "I'm not ready for commitment." Picture this. You've been seeing her for months. You've given her your time, your energy, your loyalty. One night you finally ask the question, "So, what are we?" She smiles, maybe even touches your face and says, "I do love you. I can't do a relationship right now. I need space. I need to focus on me." And in that moment, you're trapped, because she gave you the emotion you wanted, but denied the future you deserve. Why would she say this? Because it gives her both worlds. She gets your loyalty, your effort, your love, without ever having to commit back. It's like having all the benefits of a boyfriend, with none of the responsibility of being a girlfriend. And the harsh truth? If she truly loved you, she'd fight to keep you. Love doesn't run from commitment. It leans into it, saying, I love you, but I'm not ready is just another way of saying, I love how you treat me, but I don't want to choose you. Fifth sweet lie, you're the only one I talk to like this. This is the exclusivity lie, and it feels intoxicating. You believe you're the one she opens up to, the one she trusts, the one who sees her real side. But if her actions don't match, that statement is nothing but smoke. Maybe she's constantly on her phone, but when you ask who she's texting, she brushes it off. Oh, just a friend. Don't worry, you're the only one I talk to like this. Or maybe she posts flirty comments online, but reassures you. They don't mean anything. You're the one I really connect with. Meanwhile, your gut keeps whispering that something doesn't add up. Why does she say it? Because she knows men crave exclusivity. She knows you don't want to feel like just another option. So she sprinkles words of reassurance while keeping her doors wide open. Here's the truth. Trust isn't built on promises. It's built on patterns. If she says you're the only one, but her behavior screams otherwise, believe the behavior. Words can be scripted, actions can't. Now, let's pause here, because if you've ever fallen for these two lies, the I love you but not ready, or the you're the only one, I need you to hear me. You are not weak for believing. You are not foolish for trusting. You wanted to believe in love. You wanted to believe in connection. That is not a flaw. That is human. But here's where the pain comes in. When you start gaslighting yourself. When you say, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm insecure. Maybe she really does love me. She's just scared. No, stop. You're not insecure. You're not paranoid. You're seeing reality for what it is, but you've been trained to ignore your own gut. And that's what these sweet lies do best. They confuse you. They make you doubt your instincts. They keep you stuck in a fog where you keep giving, hoping one day the words will finally match the actions. So now I have exposed 5 lies in total. Each one is sugar-coated, each one designed to keep you on the hook. Time excuses, empty flattery, false humility about money, half love with no commitment, false exclusivity. Now I will break the cycle. We'll talk about how to flip the power back, how to regain your self-respect, and how to make any woman who used you regret ever taking you for granted. I talk about the 5 sweetest lies women tell when they're using you. First one, I'm busy, but you mean so much. Second one, you're different from other guys. Third one, I don't care about money. Fourth one, I love you, but I'm not ready. Fifth one, you're the only one I talk to like this. Each one sounds gentle, romantic, even innocent, but together they form a cage. A cage where you give everything, while she gives almost nothing back. Now it's time to break that cage. Here's the truth. Women don't regret losing men who chase, who beg, who plead. They regret losing men who walk away in silence. When you stop reacting to her excuses, when you stop rewarding her words without matching actions, something powerful shifts. She feels the absence. She feels the silence. And suddenly, the man she thought she could play with is the man she can't reach anymore. Imagine she texts you that classic line, "Sorry, I've just been really busy, but you're so important to me." The old you would respond instantly, "It's okay, I understand, I'll wait." But the new you don't fight, you don't explain, you simply match her effort with silence. If she gives nothing, you give nothing. That's when she realizes her sweet lies don't work anymore. Why this works? Because self-respect is magnetic. The moment you stop begging for scraps, you stop being her backup plan. And whether she admits it or not, that shakes her. How you become untouchable. But silence alone isn't enough. You can't just pull away and sit in the dark. You have to level up. You have to pour that energy you were giving her back into yourself, your body, your goals, your money, your future. When a woman sees a man shift from desperate for her to driven for himself, that's when regret kicks in. That's when she looks back and thinks, he was different, and I lost him. Let's say she used to cancel plans on you. Instead of sitting at home sulking, you hit the gym, you study, you hustle. Months later, she sees you sharper, stronger, more confident. That's the sweetest revenge. Not bitterness, not anger, but growth. Now listen carefully. You don't need to chase love through lies. You don't need to buy attention. You don't need to beg for crumbs of affection. You are worth more than excuses, more than flattery, more than empty promises. A woman who truly values you won't hide behind sweet lies. She'll show up, she'll commit, she'll give you consistency. And the moment you stop tolerating less, you set a standard that changes everything. Because here's the truth. You don't teach people how to love you by what you demand. You teach them by what you accept. If you accept lies, you'll get more lies. If you accept inconsistency, you'll get more inconsistency. But if you stand firm, if you walk away from manipulation, you create space for real love to find you. So now I'll leave you with this question. Have you ever believed one of these sweet lies only to realize later you were being used? Share your story in the comments, because your truth might just wake up another man who's living in the same fog right now. And remember this, the sweetest words mean nothing without actions to back them up. Protect your heart, protect your energy, and never forget, self-respect is the greatest power a man can carry. And if you've ever felt this, if you've ever had that gut feeling that something wasn't right, then hit that like button right now and subscribe. Because the more you understand these lies, the easier it becomes to protect yourself and walk away from toxic relationships before they destroy your peace.